favorite quotes is from Nina Simone that says, "It's the artist's duty to reflect the times." So I know a lot of you are doing very intentional work, and I just want to see, what does that quote mean to you as a creator? Actually, I'm going to let y'all use this mic. Whoever wants to answer that question. But what does that duty mean to you?
My friend tells me that I am not the doctor, I'm the medicine. And I think that's for all artists. We are not doctors. We are not telling people what ails them. We are trying to fix or give them something to help what ails them. And so I believe as an artist, it's not only doing the work to heal ourselves and our communities, but to be able to take that healing and to spread it out for multiple people.
Hello, I am just an actress and writer, but I do believe that, especially after the last 2 years that we've all been through, it is essential that artists pick up, the things that make people uncomfortable. A lot of people would rather see things that don't involve COVID. Let's just be honest. We're already living through it. Nobody really wants to see it in their, works of fiction. But I believe it's important because if you look back 50 years ago, there are lots of things that we still don't know about. Unless somebody wrote something or took pictures or, made a song, wrote a story, a lot of things have been buried in the mud and nobody wants to talk about them. I think it's really important because we are the ones that are taking it all in, and a lot of people really do want to just move on from this, but what we perform, what we create in this time now is what people are going to see in the future. So it's really important for artists who I truly believe feel so deeply. In order to be in this kind of industry, you have to be able to have that kind of empathy and just like very specific view of the world. I think that our take is really important because it will show future generations the raw, really just expressed emotion and catharsis that people had during this time.
Yes. How do you feel art can address these sorts of conversations? We know that the piece incorporates a lot of not only pop culture, but it's a play on social media. That's why it sounds like, the play is almost not even abstract, but schizophrenic. It skips around so much, in which the time travel makes more sense when you can see it. It's coming. The tech is coming soon. But how do you feel about not only social justice as it relates to playing out in social media, but artists' response to that as well?
It's an attempt to put a mirror to a vocal section of people. One of the things when I'm reading the monologue and I'm trying to internalize it and activate my inner Umar Johnson highest toxicity level, and Super Saiyan toxic, I think about when you hear white folks complain about, well, we're poor too, and hey, I wish I could get a job like you can because you get affirmative action or something like that. And it sounds sometimes when I'm like, man, this brother sounds a lot like these white folks who are harping on the thing that they think they don't have and trying to get everyone to be distracted from their privilege. And it's a fine line though, because there's a risk. Some people will hear that Hotep monologue and be like, yeah,
baby.
Resonate. My man's finally somebody speaking my language. I don't know why that person talks like that.
They do.
And so it's a balancing act. I mean, I think I'll bring it up and drop the grenade. I think that's what we're seeing with the controversy around Dave Chappelle's show. Is some people are looking at it. A lot of people I know, because my feed is full of it, and it resonated with them. They're like, yeah, this is exactly how I feel, and this is right. And then other people are like, nah, this ain't it. And so as artists, we have to be careful. And I think that's my criticism. As an actor, I get to say I don't write it, so therefore I just have to do with the lines that I'm given, But as the producers and the content creators and the writers of these things, we have to really understand the nuance. And so, there's nuance, and there's responsibility. But we have to hold the mirror up to people and hopefully it won't resonate. Hopefully it will bounce off of them, you know what I mean, or penetrate and convict.
What are we trying to project? What are we? You know? And so, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
There it is?
Yes.
Okay. Real and fake, if anybody didn't hear it. For speed up. But I think with what we have to remember about Hotep, I think, is that, because I really, really heard the monologue today, and we have to remember he's human, you know, and like, you know, Nicole said that there is someone that is going to resonate, you know, and part of him, while he is extremely flawed and complicated, you know, I think also what's there is that he's asking to be, you know, and I think that is really kind of what you've been able to capture, you know, in the work with you know, and so I want to remember, like, you know, like I said, I don't want to say that I align with his philosophy at all, you know what I'm saying, but I do want to remember that when we're trying to talk about healing and things like that, you know, we need to not judge, but also come in love. You know, and I think that is what we need to remember, you know, in this moment where it's hard to discern.
Do y'all feel like talking more? Are we feeling good? Because we could dive into millennial and matriarch too, but I feel like this just needs to be a sit-down session.
Right.
You know, so I wanted to, director, did you have any other questions?
You guys did an excellent job. I know I'm a free-spirited director and very direct, so, you know, I keep it 100. But no, you guys did an incredible job. I'm super, super proud of you. Thank you for trusting me with your gift. Seriously, as a performer at heart, as someone that loves stage, I love stage. It's my passion. It's fueled me ever since I was a little boy. Thank you for trusting me with your gift, because I know that it's a very vulnerable space, and thank you for being open and just bringing your talent here. I can't wait to see how this grows, and I can't wait to see how it levels to even higher places, outer space, all right?